1997 Ranger XLT. Has a cab. Yeah. The complaint today is the light on the cluster. At night when he's driving, he gets the light and he can see the battery, the pressure of the oil, the RPMs, but he cannot view the gas or the temperature, because he was asking me if there's a light bulb in here that possibly burnt out. Everything else illuminates. The answer is yes. The trick is how to get to it. He told me he tried already. I could see what he had done. He tried to take this bottom plate off, which took the screws off the bottom, and he pried this down. Well, upon prying it, you can see that he broke it here and possibly on the other side to change the light bulb. Well, I realize you do not have to take this bottom plate off. Don't take it off. But after examining it, with this plastic, I guess it just pops off. If you can get this bottom plastic just to pop downwards, you'll see that there's a screw here and a screw on the opposite side, so 1 and 2. So you do have to remove those 2 screws. I had a look on the bottom of this, and where this hood release, there's 2 Allen wrenches in the back of it. A lot of trouble just to get this plate off. But since he's gone this far, let's go further. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is, I already loosened what I cut up to make the video faster. You want to stick your fingers behind this plastic and gently pop it, and the tabs will release. Work your fingers around and pull and pull and pull, but gently. Don't yank it out. Your stereo will stay attached to the plastic itself, so you just want to move it to the side just ever so slightly. Now your steering wheel, put the tilt and tilt the steering wheel down so you could have a lot more room up here. Now in the process of this, we're going to go ahead and I realize that there's 3 screws. 1, 2, and 3. You have to take all 3 of those out. Once you take them out, there ain't nothing holding this back. So then you want to stick your fingers on the side and pull it. The tabs will release. As you can see, follow your fingers up and around all the way by the stereo. So we did have to remove the plastic from the stereo to the side just so we could get this piece out. Now I'm gonna lift this up and see what we can get. Now I'm gonna snag on the key piece here, or the key release, and also the hazard light switch. So you're probably gonna want to push that down as you pull or tug gently on your plastic. Oh look, oh okay, this came out pretty good. So we're gonna have a look back there. Now I realize he has a plug here, so it's a push and release. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I guess that makes it real easy for me. And we're gonna go ahead and release this and get from the tab. I wonder if taking this knob off makes a difference. I don't think it does. You don't have to remove this. I did. Oh, so he did get further, because look at his plastics. So he did break the plastic on this. So let's have a look at his other. I see another tab in here. Oh look, that one's unplugged. That's probably his problem. Well, wait a minute, it cannot be, because if this was unplugged completely, how could he have any lights on in the dash? But it is off, so let's see what that went to. Oh, that went to his dimmer switch. So at least we got one problem. By trying to solve one problem, we identified another. Funny, it's like that. So let's go ahead and pull this up, and it just comes out. Look, I could put it right on the seat. There it is. And let's see what this looks like. It's all dusty and dirty in here. Alright, so there's a lot of room to mess with. Let's get further into this. Well, there's the plastics, and it looks like it's being held on by some screws. So there would be a hey, wait a minute. Somebody already played with this. So normally there's supposed to be a screw here, a screw there. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So maybe, who knows what they're doing. Oh, look at this. The plastic is loose. And this is supposed to be fastened by screws also. So there's supposed to be a screw here and here. But let's not worry about that now. You just got 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that loosens this dash. The dash piece. So I'm going to pull it and gently. And the tabs of the wires are on to the back of it. So I'm going to reach back here with my hand, feel for the tabs, and remove these tabs. And because I've done this a couple of times, I'm kind of familiar, not with this vehicle, but with, oh yeah, it's a pull, and that's one. Let me reach back there, see if I don't feel any more. Oh yeah, there's another one. So, and then that's 2. Oh, and there's one right here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. No, you cannot. And what about the bottom? Oh. So it looks like there's 3 of them. For what I've done, let's have a look. So I just removed all 3 of them. Here it is. We're going to figure out why is this broke. Oh no, it's missing screws. So he has 1 screw on here, and he's supposed to have another here, here, and here. So whoever tried to attempt to fix this light bulb somehow, some way, made it halfway through the job, but putting it together, he probably didn't tell me all about it. So it looks like there's only 1 screw. I'm gonna see if this is loose, and it's not. It's on there very tight. Just so happens I have tools that actually I have the tools that go to this set, but it's sad because I only have 1 screw to tighten back up on this. It's not good at all. Let's have a look at those plugs, shall we? So it's 1 plug, and all I did to get it off is I squeezed, I pushed down with my thumb and pulled. Same thing with this, with both the whites. Let's look at the back of this while we have it undone. If it's loose, you might want to be careful because you don't want to damage the needles on the, I believe they call them clusters. Let's have a look at the back of this. Ah, I see. So I'm guessing this would have to be where the light bulb is located, beneath one of these. I would be careful with this. I can see there's a lot of you could really cause damage on this if you don't know what you're doing. You definitely want to be careful. Well, let's lift this cover off. Let's see what's beneath it. So with the cover being released, there ain't nothing broken. So that's a good thing, at least. It's dusty and dirty in there. So somebody did try to open this. Alright. Now, let's see where those light bulbs are at, shall we? Now, in order to get this off, these plastics, you got to pull either the right side first or the left. It doesn't matter because they hold down the center piece. So we're going to pop off this the left one. You could do your right, however, what's best for you. Best way to do this is to stick a flathead screwdriver in between the white plastic and the black. Shove it in and turn it. Work your way around, turn it, work your way around, turn it. Keep popping, popping, and popping is what I suggest. But hey, look at that. Somebody did play with this. And you definitely want to be careful. You don't want to mess the needles up, anything. You want to leave everything the way it is. So now, watch this. We pull it up gently, and there it is. As you can see, those are the male terminals, and them are the female terminals, and there's the light bulb. So this pops up. Hey, let's take it a step further. Let's go ahead, and since this is a once in a chance that I ever get to play with this vehicle, let's see what else is beneath this. So we're gonna go ahead and try to pop the same thing with. Oh, it pops up, and the same thing, terminals. We look down, and it looks like that light bulb's burnt too, or maybe it just got really hot and yellow, but that's definitely burnt. So now we got the second one off. Huh, that's pretty wild. Well, let's have a look at this one. So it's the same thing on this. This should not be screwed down from the back. But please be careful. You don't want to break anything. I'm going to pry from the side here. And oh, it popped right up. Look at that. Let's pop the other side to make it even. There it is. Now, look, it came right off. So I guess that's what it looks like in the back. It pretty much looks similar to other vehicles, but wow, that was pretty easy. Let's look at the plastic. And you can see where the light bulbs are located. So let's take a look at this. You definitely want to be careful. It looks like these can break very easy. Wow, that's pretty neat. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to put it on the floor with these other ones. And the problem here was the light bulbs. I can see that 2 of them are actually burnt out. Now, I could be wrong, but when they're good, you can see through them. Really nice. But when they look like a marble or chrome finish and you can't even see inside of it, chances are it's burnt out. So keep that in mind, where that black is at and where that black tab is at. So 2 different black tabs. We're going to turn this over. Remember, my hand is on the left-hand side. When I turn it, it should be on the right. Think of those 2 black tabs. And sure enough, there's those 2 black tabs. So those are where the light bulbs are located. This is how you would remove the light bulbs. Now, next step is calling him and telling him, hey, get your butt to AutoZone or Napa, because we're going to need some light bulbs. Or maybe it was just this whole time. Maybe it was one of the terminals. He didn't plug it in correctly. Well, I hope this helps you get closer to solving maybe the problem on your vehicle. Be safe at doing what you're doing, and do the job correctly and take your time. Good luck to you, okay?